guys, what's going on? Welcome back, and how we doing? Yeah, feeling better finally. Still have just a little bit tickle and scratch in my throat, but for the most part, feeling pretty good. was able to work. Dog hair on my sweatshirt. I was able to work pretty much all weekend, get some leaf cleanup done, so that made me happy. Probably didn't do much for my cold, but like I said, I'm feeling better, have my voice back, and yeah, such is life, I guess, as far as getting sick this time of year. I did get the flu shot, but I don't think I had the flu. I just think I had common cold. But anyway, like I had told you on that last video, I did receive something. I got an early Christmas present from my wife. And it was quite unexpected, and I'm pretty happy to get it. I just wish I had it a couple of months ago when I was doing a project on my truck. 2 projects actually. So what I have here is the, and I'm probably going to butcher their name, but it's the Traxion Topside Creeper. You see these in a lot of videos, and I've wanted one for a while. I have actually looked on Amazon Marketplace, and I had one saved to buy from there. The guy wanted $125 for it. But when I got home, my wife had this one waiting for me because she had back surgery and you know, can't really move it. So it was shoved inside the door by the UPS man, and that's where it sat. So pretty stoked to receive this. It's adjustable to, I forget what heights it is, but you can see on the insides it is pin adjustable for height to this bottom rail. One thing was I was putting it together and unboxed it. I did this while I was sick. I wanted something to do, so I do apologize for not doing the unboxing. But how it comes is this leg here is disassembled, so you have to put that leg on. The base is disassembled. This upright is also disassembled, and that piece is off also. And so you have to put all that together, and also the casters do not come on it either. Was pretty simple to put together, and then it's held together in pins. When I put mine together, I purposely put this support bar on the bottom side. So folding these legs up, I can tuck them away further. One thing I am going to do, and you know me, I'm big on customer service, and I just actually got off the phone with them because I had a couple issues. One thing I'm going to do is when you fold this up, this piece right here sits on the ground, and I can do that and show you. So what I'm thinking of doing is welding a couple pieces of angle iron, one on this side and one on this side, and getting another set of casters and putting right here on the inside. Just so after you fold the legs up, you don't have to tilt it back like a dolly or a 2-wheel cart to move it around. Also, they do make another one too where this top side folds down. I think it would be pretty cool if you could do that with this one. And this is all just purely for storage purposes. You know, to break it down, you pull this pin out, and then you pull this pin out of this side. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it because I'm trying to do it one-handed, just like that. And then this is how it folds up in place, which that's fine. It kind of folds up like a treadmill, but I think for storage purposes, if that top would fold down too, and then those had a set of casters on it, that's what I was talking about here. See, when you tip it back, you can roll it around then. But I'm also going to put some kind of locking mechanism or something to where this it's held closed. But you know, if that folded down, and I guess it's not a big deal for the legs or them pieces there to have casters on them, but you could bring it up to the side of your toolbox and slide it underneath, you know, front, side, what have you, or the side of a cabinet, and roll it underneath there, and it would be completely out of your way because that was folded down. Just me thinking. But anyway, it's not the video that I had planned for tonight, but I wanted to show you guys this new tool, and then how that works is that that's down. like so. And then them pins go right in through there. Just like I took them out. And then this top is adjusted height-wise up and down for the height of your vehicle. That goes underneath, like towards underneath the front axle, and this goes over like the radiator, so you can get up there and work on the top side of your vehicle, be comfortable, you know, up there laying on your chest, laying down, and you're looking at your engine just like that. Anyway, just me thinking, you know, I always look at something and think about how I could possibly improve upon it. Not that their product is inferior, just it's me. It's how my brain works. It never shuts off. It's always thinking. There was something else I wanted to tell you guys too, and I just, right now I can't remember what it was. Anyway, had a couple of issues with a couple of items on the Topside Creeper. This side will not go down all the way to be able to push that pin in the bottom position. Even if I rock it over one way or another, it's just ever so close to going in, but just won't go in. And then the hardware, I had two of them here. Two of the nuts, the threads are screwed up on the inside as I lose it. Right there on that side, you can see that. Both these nylon nuts are screwed up in the same way. So I was not able to use those. There's a little tool pouch that goes right here in the center, and I was not able to put that on because of that hardware being screwed up. So anyway, going back, I know what I wanted to tell you now. You know how I am huge on customer service. Well, let me tell you, I called them, and I did have to leave a message, and the lady called me back, and she gave me her personal cell phone number, which I thought was cool, and wanted to FaceTime with me so she could see exactly the issues I was dealing with as far as the hardware and as far as the pin on the side. And after talking with her and FaceTiming with her, they're gonna send me a whole new upright piece, both pieces, the outside and the inside. Now I'll reuse this, which is no big deal, but they wanna send all that out to me. And then also they're going to send a return address label to send this piece back to them so they can check with their product manufacturer and make sure everything is still up to their specifications because of this not being able to go in. Only in the bottom position. Now when I lift it up, it has no problem. It clicks into place. But for some reason on this bottom port, it will not go down all the way, whether it be down here in this area, or, you know, this hole is misdrilled, or this top hole is misnotched, however. But anyway, you know how I'm huge on customer service and Traxion. I'll put their link in the description for their Instagram. They do have a Facebook page. And then also I'll have a link in the description if you want to pick these up for yourself. This one actually came from Amazon, not the actual company. It's like Traxion, Traxion, I can't remember exactly what, but there'll be a link in the description for this company. Their Instagram page is right here on the screen. Check them out. I started following them and also like their page on Facebook. I had some other stuff planned tonight too, but for some reason I can't open up my garage door. Well, I know what that for some reason is, but I had actually a torsion spring break on me, so the garage door cannot be opened at this point in time. And actually I had to open it to get my wife's vehicle out, and let me tell you, that was a nut busting situation if I do say so myself, because I had to have her hit the button to open up the door and get in the center and lift up, because this is a 18-foot, I believe, solid wood door. And let me tell you, it is heavy. So I've got a the old screw type garage door opener with that screw in there. And let me tell you, that was quite heavy. At least I had the garage door opener to help me lift it and get her car out. I just got underneath of it and had her hit the button and lifted it up, which was fine, but then I did not have the garage door opener to help me get it back down. So that was another feat in itself, and let me tell you, it was they're kind of sore there for a while, but we got her done, and just kind of waiting. I got to go see. They did not actually have these torsion springs at Lowe's, so I'm going to have to run to a garage door company locally here. They have them, but he wants the old ones, so he knows what size wire and also what weight. He'll be able to tell all that by just looking at them and going from there. This one actually here had busted before. Had broke before. I don't know if you can see, but on that top side, if you look real close, I actually welded that spring steel back together, which is a huge no-no. You really shouldn't do that, but me being the way that I am, my son says I'm cheap, but you know, maybe I am, I don't know. And that actually held for about 2 years. And finally, it moved over one spring from where it broke before. It's welded on that coil there, and it broke on the next coil over. So that spring steel can be welded, but it changes the molecules and everything else within the steel. You're not supposed to do it. So I can't believe that it lasted this long and didn't crystallize and break earlier. So as you can see, I don't have a whole lot of real estate as far as getting that spring off. So I have to pull that whole bar down and to be able to change that, which is kind of a pain in the butt. One thing I may be able to do is take the bearing block off of that side, take the bracket off the center, and then just kind of pivot everything out on the rails at an angle. But I don't know. And then also, I may be able to get it turned off there once I get it past this collar here, because that's your seating collar, and then you got your center bearing collar there. May be able to, I don't know. We're just gonna kind of have to play it by ear. I'm hoping I don't have to take the whole thing down, but maybe I will. At one point in time, I had a center pillar in here, and this was 2 garage doors. 2 single car garage doors, and then I took those both out and put this one big door in. At that point in time, my wife had a Cadillac Escalade, and she had hit the side and scraped it a couple of times, and I was just tired of having her do that and actually having to fold the mirrors in and out every time we wanted to bring the vehicle in and out. So that's how tight it was. You went in so far, you folded the mirrors in, you went in a little bit further, you folded the mirrors back out, and then drove in, and then same thing on the way out. So that was kind of a pain in the butt. Anyway, I am still alive. I am feeling better. I'm gonna try and get some videos going. My parts, excuse me, my parts did not come in. I did receive, I'm sorry, it's a mess, it always is a mess. I did receive one item right there to help with the rubbing issue, but I'm waiting on the other item to get here, so hopefully that'll be here soon. And then also I still need to get these wheels cleaned up and get those put away too. I have my salt eliminator somewhere from Crown Company. We'll get that going and get those cleaned up. So anyway, guys, I'm alive, I'm weller. I'm alive, I'm weller, and hit that like button, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already done so, and share the channel. Help it grow, become part of the family. We'll talk to you guys later on. Bye-bye.